Barrister Nyesom Wike there, standing by, of course, for his speech before the president will move forward to inaugurate that metro line. The president is seated, the vice president is seated. We have members of the National Assembly all in attendance, and everyone is following through with activities of President Bola Tinubu to mark his 1 year in office. It started since Sunday in Lagos, where a lot of activities are being inaugurated.
Our conference on the Grand Bar Association in 2023. Barely a month in office, I was sworn in with the Minister of State, 21st of August, 2023. Then between that time and September, we had the annual bar conference. And it was at that conference, Mr. President said, our dear chief host, our landlord, I want to ride on the metro line. Do not give me land. All I want is to ride on the metro line. Which means Your Excellency knows that there exists of a metro line. But why do you say you want to ride on it? Because it was not operational. And that was why you said you want to ride on it. If it was operational, you would have given that directive, because it was not operational, and you gave a marching order that we must make it to be operational for the interest of the residents of Abuja. Thereafter, Mr. President, we came back because it was that directive that spurred us to action. We never knew that this was the situation. And when we came back, we had to ask the Transport Secretariat what happened that the metro line was not in use. And they said it was commissioned around 2017-2018. And one of the things that inhibited the operation was that how could you have built train stations without access roads? Take for example, if I'm living at Idu and I want to use Idu station, how do I go to Idu station? There's no road to Idu station. So there's no way people could have access to the train station. And that was why the issue of becoming operational was not there. And so when he said he wanted to ride on the train station, we came back and we now said, look, what are we going to do? We called the executive secretary of FCT and said, look, the president has directed that he wants to ride on this train station. And we calculated from that period till he had 1 year in office, how many months? There are about 9 months. And we said, is it possible that we can actualize this assignment within 9 months? Of course, Mr. President, the contract for the rehabilitation of this rail was given in 2018. And it was awarded at the cost of $30 billion. And that was not paid. It was a directive that we had to plead with the central bank, plead with the Minister of Finance and the Accountant General. They all came together to say, look, support us. This is the directive Mr. President has given. And I can tell you that the Governor of Central Bank and his team did everything and paid that money to CCECC. So I want to, with your kind permission, ask the Governor of Central Bank and his team to take a bow. Thank you very much. The Minister of Finance to also take a bow. And the Accountant General of the Federation to also take a bow. Without their support, it wouldn't have been possible. Having finished paying that, now what do we do with the roads? The cost of those roads was 7 lots, cost us 21.4 billion naira. As I speak to you today, all those roads are completed. Car parks for people to use to the various train stations. So what we're doing today is not that we are commissioning metro. No. And people, because I have heard people say that this has been commissioned before. What was commissioned is the metro station, not the operational. Because you can't have a train station when it is not in use. So it was a directive That is why we are here today. The last government awarded to CCECC to train those who will operate these trains at the cost of $128 million to train our people for 29 months. So we came back and we called the company. It is like you want to sabotage the business of this metro line. Where are we going to get $128 million? Which people are you training? Are you training all of them in China or where? Your Excellency, we sat down with them and said, no, it's not possible. We renegotiated with them. Today, they brought it down to $75 million, which means we have saved not less than $50 million. 128 approved by Federal Executive Council in the last administration. For me, today is the happiest day. We are talking about the Renew Hope agenda. What is the Renew Hope agenda? Giving back hope to the people. That's what it means. So it is a reality. What you are saying today is a reality. People will not be happy that I can come to the city and go back. Those who want to watch football match will take the train down to the next train station, walk down to the Moshood Abiola Stadium, finish the match, go back to the train station, and go back to their houses. So when people talk about the New Hope, it's as if it is just mere talk. It's a reality. I want to use Abuja to showcase that the New Hope agenda is real, is working, and is practical. So, Mr. President, this is part of promise made and promise fulfilled. On this note, I invite you to please talk to us and flag up the commercial operation of this. Thank you and God bless you.